If you think hip-hop drama needs diss tracks to explode, think again. This time, a bracelet sparked what the internet has been calling the Van Cleef War. And trust me, this isn't just about jewelry. It's psychological warfare wrapped in luxury. On Valentine's Day 2026, while most people were settling for roses from the gas station and dinner deliveries, Papoose allegedly pulled out all the stops for Claressa Shields. We're talking full cinematic level. A beach setup, perfectly arranged roses, professional photographers capturing every angle, drones hovering overhead, and even skywriting. But the centerpiece? A black and gold Van Cleef and Arpels Alhambra bracelet, displayed like a championship trophy. Subtle? Absolutely not. Meanwhile, Remy Ma didn't rant. She didn't cry. She didn't respond publicly with anger. Instead, she posted a single photo of her wrist stacked with multiple Van Cleef bracelets, captioning it simply, "Layers." One word, one post, and the entire message was crystal clear. She didn't have to explain anything. She had been collecting these pieces for years, long before Claressa and Papoose were ever in the public eye together. And just like that, the internet picked its winner. Let's be real. This isn't just a love triangle. This is romance repackaged as damage control. Papoose and Claressa Shields allegedly used grand gestures and expensive jewelry to try to fix months of negative headlines. Meanwhile, Remy Ma calmly reminded everyone that class can't be bought, legacy can't be duplicated, and no one can outshine someone who's been building a collection and a reputation for years. If this were private love, nobody would be talking. But when every romantic move feels like a press release, when fans are keeping score of jewelry gifts, this stops being love, it becomes strategy. Anyone familiar with celebrity PR, image management, and public perception can clearly see what's happening. Here's some context. Over the past several months, what was once marketed as hip-hop's model marriage, Remy Ma and Papoose, has publicly unraveled. This wasn't a quiet separation. Alleged leaked DMs, Instagram stories, accusations flying, Papoose reportedly calling Remy Ma a narcissist, claims of multiple divorce attempts, and Remy alleging that both he and Claressa Shields were spreading negative stories about her. In other words, a full-blown public narrative battle. Enter Claressa Shields, world champion boxer and accomplished athlete, now allegedly the third party in a war over reputation and image. When February 14th arrived, Papoose supposedly tried to flip the story with one massive Valentine's gesture. And timing matters. This wasn't a random romantic surprise. It came during weeks of negative press and growing tension surrounding both Papoose and Claressa. Unveiling a Hollywood-level romantic production in the middle of a storm only invites scrutiny. And scrutiny it got. According to multiple sources and social media documentation, the Valentine's Day setup included a jaw-dropping beach display, roses arranged perfectly, professional photographers, drone shots, skywriting, and of course the centerpiece, a black onyx and gold Van Cleef and Arpels bracelet. In hip-hop, Van Cleef is more than jewelry. It's a status symbol, universally associated with wife-level treatment. So when Papoose gifted this to Claressa, it was allegedly more than a present. It was a public statement. This is who I'm choosing. This is who deserves luxury treatment. Remy Ma's response? Perfectly executed. Hours later, she posted a single Instagram photo showing her wrist stacked with multiple Van Cleef bracelets. Vintage pieces, diamonds included, worth tens of thousands of dollars. Caption: Layers. One word communicated everything. That cute bracelet he gave you? I've had 5 of those for years. Been collecting them long before your relationship even hit the headlines. The internet went nuclear. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, people were picking sides. Team Remy swung in full force. Her single photo ended the debate. No argument, no explanation. That's confidence. Meanwhile, a few tried defending Claressa and Papoose. Maybe they're just happy, they said. Why does everything have to be a competition? But even defenders questioned the timing. Why so public? Why post immediately during ongoing drama? The answer was clear. This wasn't just romance. This was a carefully staged press release, every gesture designed to influence public perception. The more Papoose and Claressa posted, the more it looked like they were trying to convince the world of happiness, rather than actually experiencing it. Remy, on the other hand, didn't have to prove a thing. One photo, one word, and she let her legacy speak for itself. The difference between desperation and confidence was obvious. Sources close to Remy say she watched the spectacle with amusement and disbelief. She reportedly understands that Papoose and Claressa are attempting to recreate an image she spent years building. Her response, the single layers post, was calculated. She wasn't competing for a man. She was reminding everyone of her accomplishments, her collection, and her power. In short, the Van Cleef War is more than a bracelet. It's a story of public image, strategy, and legacy. Papooses' grand gesture and Claressa's flashy display didn't outshine the original Remy Ma, with one quiet, precise post, reminded everyone that class, history, and consistency cannot be bought or replicated. This is celebrity drama at its finest. Every gift, every post, every bracelet tells a story far bigger than love. And the internet is watching. Papoose shared a flood of photos from his Valentine's Day beach setup with Claressa Shields. Professional shots captured her smiling, the skywriting in the background, and most importantly, close-ups of the Van Cleef bracelet on her wrist. This wasn't just about the moment, it was about showing off the gift and its price. Hours later, Remy Ma responded in her signature style. One photo, her wrist stacked with multiple Van Cleef bracelets, vintage pieces mixed with diamonds. Caption: layers. Perfect timing. No words, no explanations, just a message loud enough for the world to understand. Her post hit just as Papooses' pictures were circulating online, making it clear who really owned the narrative. Then came Claressa's alleged reply. Screenshots show her posting a photo of two bracelets with a caption about being the een to my real Papoose. Bold, yes, but the move backfired. She positioned herself as the newcomer, claiming authenticity while trying to match the original. And the internet noticed. Timing is everything. Papoose posts first, Remy responds, Claressa reacts, but Remy stays silent afterward. By keeping her cool, Remy let the internet process the story on her terms, while Claressa looked like she was reacting out of insecurity. Why does this matter? Because this isn't just drama. It's celebrity relationships turned into a public display of strategy. Papoose and Claressa have been under heavy negative press for months. Rumors, accusations, and unflattering stories forced them to create spectacles, grand, visually stunning, and expensive moments, to distract and control perception. That Valentine's stunt was essentially reputation laundering disguised as romance. Remy Ma didn't try to compete or explain herself. Her single post reminded everyone that legacy and class can't be bought. Jewelry isn't just bling in this world. It's power, status, and influence. Papoose tried to prove value and devotion with a Van Cleef bracelet, but Remy's layered collection silently communicated, I built this life. I've always been here. You can't outdo me. This is a lesson in dignity and strategy. True confidence doesn't need posts, skywriting, or stage gestures. It exists quietly, visibly, and consistently. Remy proved that the real victory isn't in grand displays. It's in holding your worth, maintaining respect, and letting actions speak louder than any performance. In the end, Papoose and Claressa tried to craft a narrative of love and luxury, but the internet crowned Remy Ma the clear winner. One post, one word, and a legacy intact. Luxury became a weapon, Instagram